completely mad. Let's open this thing up. Nice clear view. That's the Ribble Valley. You may have heard it talked about. It's A59 cuts right through it. You know, from A59 runs from Liverpool to York. What else can you say about it? Not a lot. It's Pendle Hill in the distance there. It's funny because it's a sort of ultra wide angle camera like most action cameras are. I can see things clearly because human vision is 55 millimeter field of view, whereas this camera is probably 3 times that. So of course you don't get the distance. This is another public close. It's now an Indian restaurant called the Spice Lounge. I went there for my birthday a few years ago, when I was about 45 I think it was. Look, this camera's running. I forgot if I actually press the bloody button outside Argos. And there's a lay-by up here. Hopefully it'll be vacant so I can test this horn. Oh, there's loads of shit. Oh no, I'll pull in here. It's this one I was thinking about, not the other one. Who are them buggers up there, doggies? No, a lot of people stop up here. It's actually good at night time because there's not a lot of light pollution. You can see all the stars apparently. Look at this, fly tipping bastards. See, if ever there was a need for bloody cameras, you should have them in places like this. Arsehole builders use a flatbed wagon, tip all this shit up and make a fucking eyesore in a beauty spot like this. Not that used to be. Oh, I've got some sheep. That's a pine wood. My uncle once found a body under there. It was a tramp trying to get warm. He found a skeleton all fully clothed. You have to report it to the police. I think I was walking with me auntie and my little cousins at the time, exploring the wood. What's that? Stay there, I'll go and have a look. Don't let the girls come over here. I don't know what happened. No mobile phones in them days. He must have gone to the pub and phoned the police. I suppose it's quite common that. To find somewhere warm to sleep and then don't wake up. Right. Oh shit, my Argos catalogues have dropped out. That's good, isn't it? When I'm on a slope. There's a way of fanning about with this. I could get splashed here. Some dick wants to splash me. Could do. I've missed a bit, haven't I? A bit of rust there. I've been touching up with black hammerite on a black bracket under there. It's not really worth cleaning yet. It is only February. It's normally April when I start replacing things and doing a proper clean up. Even that wants some oil on. Let that down on the right spot. It doesn't get nipped. I'll just make sure this camera's on. Well, if I'm doing this and it's off. Yes, it is on. I've not gone daft. I've actually done this before, a couple of weeks ago when it was like this, sunny and relatively mild. I made a complete ass of it because I unplugged one mic and didn't push the other mic all the way in. So, let's have a look. Microphone. Right. Can you hear me? I'll have to shout because it's on the external microphone now. Right, quick demo then. Tarzan. Wolf whistle. Right, you get the picture, don't you? Right, did all that work. Like I said, it didn't work last time because I made a complete arse of it by not pushing the bloody 3.5mm pin microphone plug in all the way. I've got loads of stuff on my cards, my SD cards, that I've not uploaded purely because, as I think I've mentioned before, I've got Sony Vegas now. I paid 20 quid for it, an official one from eBay, and I've loaded it into my computer. It's turned out to be a lot simpler than I thought. It didn't put an icon up and I thought it hadn't loaded, and I asked someone, he said no, it'll be on your programs list, and it was. So I click on it, loads up. But I found it impossible to work out how you edit. You know, I've got two other programs. When I do my VHS videos, you know, like on my Manchester Bike Show one, it's simple. You just let the appliance run. You know, plug it in with RCA leads and into the gizmo, and then from the gizmo into the computer via a USB, and it's simple. You just set it to capture the sections you want, and all them bits you've captured you drag onto a raw, and then put your transitions on in between the little squares, and then produce it, and then that's it. You know, produce means rendered, of course. But bloody hell, the Sony Vegas one, it's just, you have to drag this, drag that, do this, do that, and me, oh, I thought, shit, if someone shows me, physically shows me, I'll be able to work it out myself. But the tutorials on YouTube are just overly complicated. I can't even see it. Overly complicated. And why not have it running? The other ones I've got from my VHS are called Arcsoft Showbiz, that was from Aldi for 10 quid. And the other one is Power Director, which is well known in America. That was 20 quid from Lidl. And as I said, they're relatively simple, but bloody hell, the Sony, I don't know, I'm hoping someone like you, Gizagoble, will show me. You know what I mean? In return for them brews he owes me. and maybe a tank pad. I'll give him a sticker. It costs me £5. Is it too much to ask? Now come on. Pay attention, Willie, it's not too much to ask. It's too late for a ride out. Yes, let's get home and have something to eat. And a nice warm brew. And lots of chocky bickies. If I was listening, I just bought 3 packets of dark chocolate McVitie's bickies. Because I too am a bicky addict. Maybe we should join Bickies Anonymous. My name is Stephen, and I stuff myself with McVitie's dark chocolate biscuits, but only when they're £1 from Morrison's. They're too dear otherwise. That's a Ribble Valley. I suppose it's nice, but like everywhere else in this country, we've got those windmill things. You know, and I've always said, all these windmills, does anyone's bill ever come down because of the windmills? Is it just people in the immediate vicinity, or what? Because like I said, I could have bought me giant 50-inch television with what I'm having to fork out for my latest dual fuel bill. It's shocking. It's a nice view, isn't it? Scout camp down there, Bawley Scout camp. They have a good firework display every year. I've not been down there for years. Please drive carefully. Now down there, Goldacre Lane, there's a lot of old farms, and I mentioned that my granddad used to live on a farm, and that's where he lived from 1912 probably until he got married in the late 1930s. And when he was about 20, that was probably in the early 30s, probably 1935ish, before the war. He said, my old dad said he would never have a motorbike on this farm, you're not having one. I said, all my friends have got them, I'll buy it myself. No you won't, no motorbikes on this farm, I'm telling you. So of course my granddad bought one, and it was a Brough Superior. I don't know what model it was, there was 2, wasn't it, SS80 and SS100. And of course Lawrence of Arabia got killed on one. That's a bad junction, isn't it? And yeah, my granddad bought one off a mate, I don't know how much for, wheeled it, stopped it halfway down that lane, wheeled it into the farm, hid it in a barn. And of course his old dad found it a day or two later, and with a giant farm axe proceeded to smash it to pieces. And I thought, well, if it's still there, buried amongst all the old stuff in a barn. Can you imagine finding a Brough? Even basket cases are worth a few grand and fully restored. I'm sure one went for 200,000 recently at an auction. And that was a basket case, just a load of bits in a frame, with bits missing. Who would have thought all this time on to be worth a lot of money? Right, here's my... Yeah, stop you fucker, that's a bad junction. That's a 10-century clock, in memoriam of John Macy. He was an industrial chemist who invented mercerisation of cotton. It doesn't sound a big deal, but in Victorian times it actually was a chemical process using caustic soda that gave cotton a silk-like sheen. Imagine wearing a waistcoat. Here, this cotton waistcoat's got a silk-like sheen, thanks to Mr. Macy. Right, I'll knock it off here. Hopefully it's recorded everything. I shall play it back, test it, and if it's another failure, I'll just file it away. I must have 20 videos I was going to upload, I've just filed away because they were either crap or because I can't edit them. So this is going to be about 40 minutes. Right, well, thanks for listening to my drivel. I hope you like the horns. The idea of them horns was, had a sort of heated discussion with the Royal Jordanian, saying his aggressive engine revving when he nearly runs people over in London is rather uncalled for. And if he had a Novelty horn, you could give him a friendly roadrunner meep meep, just to alert them of his presence. But of course that wouldn't make a very good video. You'd rather scare people to death. So there we are. Okay, bye for now. Bye bye.